Hello, folks. It's Dr. John WorldPeace, JD, independent maverick candidate, write-in candidate for President USA 2020. August the 16th, 3:30 a.m. Mountain Time. I want to talk about the end of Donald Trump and the end of Israel. Well, friends, it looks like Trump is conspiring with the postage stamp nation of Israel to erode American democracy. All that talk about Zionists owning representatives and senators and the President of the United States seems to have some truth. Israel, after being the favored child of America for 70 years, has now gone over the edge this time and showed its true colors. The Congressional visit by Netanyahu to try to sway the election for Trump in 2016 was outrageous. Now we have the Zionists telling Americans that their duly elected representatives cannot enter Israel when virtually every representative and every senator has visited Israel. If you're not taking payoffs from the Zionists, you're not welcome in Israel. Is the Zionist message Israel seems to be sending America. Sure looks like an attempted coup of America by the Zionists and their paid-for American president. If this is not a conspiracy between Trump and the Zionists to control American politics, then what is it? We need to take a careful look at just how much ownership the Zionists have in every single congressperson and senator. We know now they undeniably own Trump. A few days ago, Anthony Scaramucci said that Trump was about ready to implode and that the Republicans were going to have to disconnect. The article is in the description below. Well, that time has come within 96 hours of his pronouncement. Here's the problem. There is such an outrageous and this is such an outrageous and traitorous act by Trump that he endorses and directed Israel to bar these congresswomen. And within an hour after he tweeted it, it happened. Every Republican is now put on notice to live in fear because at any time between now and November 3rd, 2020, Trump could do something that would sink the Republican Party. Trump cannot be controlled on any level. He is the ultimate loose cannon, anomaly, pariah, egocentric sociopath. The key words here are impeachment and conviction and removal of Trump from office. I've been saying for 3 years without let-up that Trump is going to lose everything and the Republican Party is going to disappear in 2020 if they do not dump Trump. Well, we have arrived at the watershed moment. Trump is crazy, and no one knows what goes on in a crazy man's mind. The media says that barring American congresswomen based on their views is not the act of a democratic nation. Well, duh. Israel is an apartheid state. There's first-class Zionist citizens and second-class Muslim Palestinian citizens. It's been ethnically cleansing Palestine of Palestinians for 70 years. There are 58 Palestinian refugee camps all over the Middle East. Gaza is a clone of the Nazi concentration camp where the Zionists have a Palestinian turkey shoot once every 2 years where they shoot unarmed Palestinians. They have no gas chambers or ovens yet. The Zionists have annexed the occupied territories, which is against international law. The Zionists have declared Israel a nation of Jews for Jews, and the United States has backed and run interference for the Zionists with its veto power at the UN for 70 years. Israel is an anathema to American democracy. Now they bite the hand that feeds them by denying duly elected U.S. congressmen entrance into Israel. You talk about the Zionist tail wagging the U.S. dog. We have no better example now. And further into this mix, Trump's son-in-law, 666, Jared Kushner, the Zionist that all American evangelical fundamentalist Baptists say is 666, beast, in the book of Revelation. A book that I've always said is a fake book promoted by fake Christian preachers in order to increase their wealth preaching doom and gloom. The book of Revelation says you will know the beast by his number, and his number is 666. And the flagship address of Kushner Real Estate Fortune is 666 Fifth Avenue, New York. So there it is. But not one of these false preachers who have been telling people to look out for 666 for over 100 years has said a word about Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law. The end of the book of Revelations and false teachings will come to an end officially on November 3rd, 2020. We'll finally be able to move on. And let me tell you this, all those Democratic candidates, all those weak-kneed professional politicians, none of them will step into this conversation as strongly and resolutely as I have for 3 years. Me, Dr. John WorldPeace, JD, the independent maverick write-in candidate for President, USA 2020. In the meantime, Republicans had better have a public castration of Donald Trump, or he's going to do something in the next 15 months to terminate the Republican Party, and the 2020 presidential election is going to look like the 1972 Nixon-McGovern election, with the Democrats sweeping the election across the board. Yep, it looks like Scaramucci was right on target. And let me close with one other thing. Zionists have dual citizenship in Israel and the USA from the Israeli side. The question comes up if Zionist Americans are loyal to Israel or America first. Well, this question has now become a legitimate question. The answer is that the Zionists are absolutely more loyal to Israel than America. That question has now been asked and answered. Israel über alles. Israel overall, borrowed from the Nazis. Deutschland über alles. Let me repeat my disclaimer. I'm against neo-Nazis, but not Germans. Against the KKK, but not Southern Americans. Against ISIS and the Taliban, but not Muslims. Against Zionists, but not Jews. This is Dr. John WorldPeace, JD. American politics just got real interesting. The clown president, the minority president, Donald G.D. Trump, has gone overboard. This is Dr. John WorldPeace JD. It's August the 16th, 3:40 a.m. Thanks for your consideration and have a nice day.